Hello everyone. In today's class, we'll discuss the remaining part of your chapter 2, which you have discussed in the last class. We have already covered most of the chapter in the last class. In today's class, we'll discuss about the remaining part. Okay. So let us start our today's class with a good message that your future depends on what you do today, and your today has already been started. What does it mean? It means that whatever activity you will do today, it will help you to give a good future. If you don't study today, then your future will be difficult. If you study properly, work hard, and you do maximum practice, one maths you are doing it multiple times, one question you are reading multiple times, you are revising it again and again. So ultimately what will happen? After a certain period of time, you can memorize everything more easily. Okay, you will become expert in science, maths, history, in all subjects you will become expert, and you will get good marks in exam, and in future also it will help you. Okay, in next class, in class 10, in your higher studies, it will help you. So don't think that in this COVID situation, okay, school is closed, so we will not read. Okay, whenever school will open, we will again read. Online class, no need to read all these things. Never think in this way. Okay, teachers are working for you, so you all need to read properly. And if you don't read today, and you think that okay, from tomorrow or from day after tomorrow, from after some days I start, your tomorrow or that day will never come. Start from today, and remember, your today is already started. Okay, so don't just think that I'll do. Start your action. Start from now. Okay, with this I started today's class. So in the last class we discussed up to what different components of food. Then what are the main components of food? These are nutrients, roughage and water. Then under nutrients you have discussed what are carbohydrates, then what are proteins, their example, their source, then fat, different example, their source, vitamin, different vitamin, their function, their source, and then minerals also. We discussed the minerals also. So in this class we will study from roughage. Okay, so what is roughage? I have already explained in the last class. Roughage is nothing but the fibrous indigestible material present in the food is called roughage. Okay, or roughage. That is, in whatever food we eat, we cannot digest everything present in food. Okay, there are some fibrous material present in food which cannot be digested by our digestive system. So these indigestible material, this fibrous material, fiber-like material, are known as roughage. Okay, roughage do not provide any nutrient to our body. Yes, these cannot be digested by our body. So if digestion is not there, so we will not get any nutrient out of it. Okay, so roughage do not provide any nutrient for our body. Roughage help us in the following. So what is the purpose of taking this roughage? It must help you in some way. The first is it adds bulk to the food. It helps our body to get rid of undigested food and thereby prevents constipation. Okay, what this roughage do? They adds bulk to the food. Okay, and ultimately what they do? They helps to get rid of undigestible food. Okay, remember, these are indigestible and undigestible. There are some difference. There are some junk food which your body cannot digest, and this is not the junk food. This is the fibrous food, and this help in maintaining this undigestible food. Okay, the junk food you are eating which your body cannot digest, this roughage help in maintaining that, and thereby it prevents constipation. What is constipation? It is a problem some people face in their process of excretion in the process of toilet. Some person feels some problem, and this problem is known as constipation. Okay, so to get rid of this kind of problem, or you can consider it as disease also, to get rid of this disease or problem, this roughage help us. The next is it can absorb a great amount of water and helps retain water in the body. You know, in our body the majority is obtained by water. Okay, in our body the maximum amount is obtained by water. So water need to be present in the body, so there is need to someone who can hold water. So this roughage helps in holding a large amount of water, okay, in our body. So this maintains the water balance as it helps in the holding of water. So there are two functions of roughage. The first is it adds bulk to the food, that means it ultimately help in the maintenance of constipation. Then next is it maintains the water balance, it retains water. So what are the source from where we get roughage? The main sources of roughage are salad, we eat salad, from salad we get roughage. Vegetables and fruits, from these we get roughage. Then corn, that is bhutta. Then unpeeled apple, unpeeled means apple which is cover, okay. Half crushed wheat. Then it is known as dalia. What is dalia? It is nothing but the half crushed wheat. These are the sources of roughage. You can see some photos over here, you can delete this with your examples, okay. Next is water. So I guess all of you are familiar with water. Not to explain what is water, okay. It is the most important component of food. So still I am explaining that what is water. It is the most important component of food. Whatever we eat or drink from morning to night, what is the most essential? The water is the most essential. That's why people say that without water anyone cannot live, okay. So water is the most important component of food. It is essential for life, okay. We all know water is essential for life. Our body needs water to perform many vital functions. Our body cannot work without water. So some important functions are, first is it transports substances and nutrients inside our body, okay. Whenever you are eating something, from your mouth it is traveling to your stomach, and from your stomach the digested food is traveling to different body part where it is needed. So who is transferring it? Maybe sometimes blood vessel, or sometimes through the food pipe in our digestive system, okay. So in the both process, or in the all process where this food material or anything is transported, who is helping? Water is helping in the process of transport. Everything is mixed with water, okay, and along with water it is transporting, okay. For example, when we are eating rice, what we do? After some time we drink water, because this helps in creating a pressure. This will push the food to go inside your stomach, okay. So water is helping in transporting. Then it regulates the temperature of our body by sweating, okay. Our body temperature, it needs to be regulated to a certain temperature, okay. You cannot live inside a fridge, or you cannot live in desert. So there is a fixed temperature or certain limit of temperature in which human body range varies, okay. There is certain fixed range of temperature for human bodies. So our body temperature is regulated by this water. So the process of sweating during hot weather, what you do? All of us sweat, okay. So this sweating is done regulated by water. Then the third is it helps our body to absorb nutrients from the food we eat. So in the it is already explained that water helps in the absorption of nutrients from the food we eat. Our body needs about 2 to 3 liters of water every day. Most of the water needed for our body comes from plain drinking water and beverages like tea and coffee, okay. So this is a very good point. You all need to memorize this, and not only memorize, you all need to make a habit of this. We all need to eat minimum 2 to 3 liters water every day, okay. Or if more than that is possible, then it's good. So our body needs daily 2 to 3 liters of water every day. Most of the water needed from our body comes from where? We drink water from water. Normal drinking water is a source of water. Next, second is beverages like coffee, tea, okay, or some of us eat Horlicks, all these things. In these things we get water, and ultimately we are eating what? A mixture we are eating, a tree we are eating, a mixture of sugar, milk, everything, but in this the major portion is water. So we are eating or we are drinking water. The main sources are the normal drinking water and tea, coffee. These are the other sources. We also get water from other sources like food items we eat. For example, we are eating mango. In mango there is also some presence of water, okay. In every food there is some presence of water. Fruits, vegetable, meat and fish provide some quantity of water to our body. We get from water from everything we eat, feed, fruits, vegetable, okay. Whatever you get from living thing, ultimately from that we get water. Excessive loss of water from the tissue or the body is called dehydration. So what is dehydration? Remember this term, dehydration. For example, you are playing in hot weather, okay. The today temperature is too high, too hot, so you are playing outside at home in a ground. So after playing 2-3 hours, what will happen? You are sweating. After some time you will become thirsty. That means you need water. More water you will eat, you get more energy at that time, okay. So what happened to you? You lost too much of water. So excessive loss of water from the tissue or the body is called dehydration. So that state of you when you have lost all water because you are playing in hot weather, you are continuously sweating, okay, you are wasting energy, so you are tired, you felt thirsty. That means you need water at that situation. So that situation is known as dehydration. You are dehydrated. Here hydro means water, H hydro, this stands for water, okay. So dehydration means you are lacking water, you have less water, you need water now, okay. Diarrhea, vomiting and excessive bleeding causes dehydration. So some common disease related to dehydration: diarrhea. In case of diarrhea, you all know we lost too much of water through our body, from our body. Then vomiting also, we vomit, whatever we vomit, along with that water also comes. So in this process also we lost water. Then excessive bleeding. In case of bleeding also excessive water is lost, okay. Dehydration occurs. Dehydration causes loss of salts and leads to weakness of the body. So obviously whenever you will face dehydration, you will feel you are weak. For example, I given the example of playing. After playing too much time, you will feel weak. Then during diarrhea or vomiting or bleeding, you will feel weak because this causes loss of salt, okay. Then one should drink enough water to prevent dehydration. So how to prevent this dehydration? You drink enough water. You are playing, no problem. After half an hour playing, drink some water, drink some fruit juice, okay. This will not allow your body to get dehydrated. Dehydration is a bad thing. To treat dehydration, oral rehydration solution. So you all know weak people take what? ORS people eat, okay. People drink ORS. What is ORS? Oral rehydration solution. Rehydration means opposite of dehydration. You are dehydrated, you need water, so rehydration. So whenever you feel dehydrated, you take ORS, you will become what? Hydrated, okay. Rehydrated. It is used. It is available free of cost at primary health centers. ORS can be prepared at home by mixing 4 spoons of sugar and 1 spoon of salt in 1 liter water. This mixture is also available in the chemist shops, okay. So there are some details about ORS. You can get ORS in any common hospital or common nursing home, whatever is present in your locality. It is free of cost in any government hospital, okay. Then apart from that, you can prepare it at your home also. How do you need to prepare it? You need to give 4 spoons of sugar, 4 spoon sugar plus 1 spoon salt in 1 liter water, okay. Mix and drink it. It will work as your ORS. The mixture is also available in any pharmacy. You will get an ORS pack. You will get a packet of ORS in any shop, okay. Then after water we have balanced diet. So balanced diet, before starting this you need to know what is diet. The food we eat during the whole day is called our diet. From morning, what you do after waking up, we take breakfast. In the noon we take lunch, at the night we take dinner. So everything is planned, okay. We eat certain amount of food in every duration, after every gap, at morning, at noon and at night. So whatever we eat in our daily life from whole day, that is from morning to night, is known as our diet, okay. So you cannot eat everything Okay, at morning also you are eating meat, noon also you are eating meat, okay, in the night also you are eating meat, next day also you are eating same meat. You cannot do this, so you need some balance plan something. Okay, so our diet consists of many food items made from cereals like wheat and rice, then pulses, fruits, vegetables, egg, milk, meat, fish, and so on. So these are some good food which we need to add in our daily life diet. Consist of food items made from cereals like wheat and rice. We eat rice. Pulses we everyday eat. Pulses means all kind of dals. Okay, then fruit, then vegetable we eat, egg we eat, milk we eat, fish, then all this we eat. So the diet that contains proper amount of all the essential nutrients, roughage and water for our proper growth and development of the body is called a balanced diet. So you know what is diet? Whatever we eat from morning to in the whole day, it's from morning to night, is known as our diet. So what is a balanced diet? A balanced diet is a diet in which we have balanced amount of nutrition, then roughage, then water for the growth and development of our body. So if we have proper nutrition, proper roughage and proper water, it will help in your growth and development. So this will be known as your balanced diet. So the composition of balanced diet depends on sex and age of the person, occupation, type of work done, and special needs like during pregnancy. So what it is saying that the diet for you and for some other person, for example, you are a 12 to 14 year age student, okay, and your diet and your father diet both will not be same, okay, because you are playing and your age is small and your father is working hard in office or some other working place, okay, so he needs some other sort of good, his diet plan and your diet plan will not be same. Similarly, your mother's diet plan and your father's diet plan will not be same. So based upon gender, that is either the person is male or female, and the age, the diet plan varies. For a male, the diet plan will be different. For the female, the diet requirement will be different. And according to age also, the diet requirement will be different. Okay, the next is during pregnancy. The pregnant woman needs some special sort of diet, so doctor gives them some special sort of diet plan. A weak person when visits a doctor, doctors give some advice like you eat food, you eat good vegetables, okay, you eat milk, and for example 1 liter milk every day. Like this, doctor give him some sort of guidelines, so which he need to follow. So his diet plan will not be same to you. So diet plan varies from person to person depending upon their gender, either they are male or female, there is sex, and age. Depending upon age, diet plan also varies. For example, a growing child needs more protein than a grown up man. So the kids or in your age, you need more protein because you are still growing. Then compared to a 20 years, 25 years old boy, what in case of him, what happens? He's already his height, for example, he is 6 feet long. He will not grow anymore. Okay, so but your height will increase day by day because you are still in growing phase. So you need more proteins than considered to a already grown up man. Then pregnant woman needs more protein in her diet for building the body of the developing baby. In case of pregnant women, they need more protein because inside the pregnant woman there is another baby who is growing. So to feed that also they need more protein. Okay, laborers, athletes, and rickshaw pullers need more carbohydrates to obtain more energy to do hard physical work. So those who are working, for example, your father is working hard in office, a person who is working hard in gym, or some rickshaw drivers, what they need more carbohydrates, because we know carbohydrates are the energy giving foods. In the last class I explained carbohydrates are the energy giving foods. So the more the carbohydrates they will eat, the more energy they will get. Then loss of nutrition during cooking. Okay, whatever food we eat, we lose some amount of nutrition in the process of cooking, because obviously you are not eating the intact, you are eating apple as intact, but for example potato you are not eating it intact, you are boiling it or you are cooking it, then you are eating. So in this process of cooking and boiling, you are losing some good nutrients from it. Eating the right kind of food is not enough. The food should also be cooked properly so it nutrients are not lost. Okay, so you can cook the food and eat. Okay, no problem with that, but the cooking should be proper. You cannot just cook and eat in just any random way and you can eat. Your process should be proper so that the good nutrients are not lost. The first is, if cooking is done in excess of water and the water is thrown away after cooking, many water soluble vitamins and minerals are lost. So this point says that if you are cooking in excess of water and after cooking, what you are doing, you are just throwing out the water. So what you are doing, you are losing many good nutrients or which are soluble to water, which are mixed during the process of boiling. This is mixed with the water and after the boiling you are just throwing this water out. So what will happen, your good vitamins and minerals will move along with the water and you will just eat the vitamin or mineralless part. The next is, if cooking is done at high temperature, many proteins and vitamins like vitamin C are destroyed. So vitamins and proteins, these are heat sensible. Heat sensible means their activity depends upon heat. So if you are cooking in too high temperature, you are giving too high temperature, so what will happen, all the proteins and vitamins will be destroyed. That means they will be damaged. So damaged protein and vitamin will not give you any energy. So the temperature of cooking also need to be maintained at certain point. Then mostly thick peels are removed from vegetables and fruits. This results in loss of nutrients. Mostly thick peels are removed from vegetables and fruit. This results in the loss of nutrients. Okay, for example, you are eating potato. So in case of potato, what you will do? You will remove the cover. Okay, but you are eating apple. In case of apple, what you are doing? You are not removing the cover. That is the peel. Cover means the peel. So you are taking whatever nutrient is present in the food along with the cover. You are taking all. But in case of potato, you are removing the peel. So you are just wasting some nutrients present in the peel. You are losing it, right? For example, you are eating any kind of food, for example mango. In case of mango, you are not eating the mango peel, you are just throwing it away. So what you are doing, there are some good nutrients and vitamins which are present in the cover also, that is a peel also, but you are not eating, so you are throwing. So in this case you are wasting nutrients. Washing of some peeled and cut vegetables and fruits cause loss of water soluble vitamins. So after what people say, after for example you are eating mango, before you peel off the cover, you need to wash it. After cutting the mango, if you wash, what will happen, the good vitamins or water soluble minerals present in the mango will be removed when you wash it. So what we do, before cutting the fruit, we remove the cover, okay, or we remove the peel. So don't wash any food after cutting. Before cutting you need to wash the fruits, okay. Then replace washing of dal and rice also. Sorry, repeated washing of dal and rice also causes loss of water soluble vitamins and minerals. Okay, we before cooking we wash dal and rice also, but if you wash it repeatedly again and again, so what will happen, the water soluble vitamins and minerals will be removed from the dal and rice. So you need to wash these things before cooking, this is right, but not like repeatedly 10 times 20 times you are washing. This will cause loss of your vitamin and minerals, okay. So let us start some let me give just a clear idea about this, brief idea. In the next class we will discuss it in detail, okay. What are deficiency diseases? Deficiency means what, there is lack of something, you are having something less, okay. You are having everything, you are having pen, paper, everything, so you are lucky. But those people, those students who are having no pen, no paper, no copy, so they are deficient in their materials like pen, paper, so they are not having, means they are deficient. So deficiency disease means the disease which are caused for not having something. What is this something? This something is nothing but the vitamins, for example then proteins, then fats, then carbohydrates, then minerals. Okay, whenever you have less amount of this, you face some disease. So these diseases which you face due to having less amount of minerals, vitamins, protein, fats, carbohydrates are known as deficiency disease, because we are having less. So we need to eat a balanced diet for our proper growth and development. As I explained, if any of the nutrient is less than the required amount in the diet, it causes a disease. So we need certain amount of every nutrients in our diet, that is a balanced diet. If you have less amount of carbohydrate or protein or vitamin in the diet, it will cause you some disease that are caused due to the lack of nutrients. This carbohydrate, fats, protein, minerals and vitamins. We know the nutrients means 5 names: carbohydrate, fats, vitamins, proteins and minerals. So if the disease are caused due to lack of these 5 nutrients, then it is the disease known as deficiency disease. Okay, there are different types of deficiency disease. In the next class we learn these all types in detail. Thank you. After this class you can ask your doubts to me.